Howdy folks, Synthetic Mason, and long overdue, but now that Brick Fiesta's over, I'm going to get back to it. But today, we break it up with Superion and the Aerialbots in the form of a tutorial. Yeah, I know you guys have been waiting for that. After those guys, I will be switching over to my tutorial of these guys. Don't mind the clutter in the background. But yeah, I wanted to do my Aerialbots tutorial today, and then shortly we'll get on to the rest of the G1s that I have not showed y'all. But without further ado, let's break these guys down, and then we'll break them up. So I'm going to be doing this video in 3 parts. First part is the arms and legs. Looks like I lost my notes. Nope. Air raid, slingshot, firefight, and dive bomb. Silverbolt being the big guy. And then was it Larry? I named this. If you guys remember from the first video. But for these guys, it's real simple as far as transformation, so I'm going to do just one of them as far as a breakdown, and then you guys will be able to mix and match for your colors. You'll see they each have some color variations to tell them apart from one another, and you can put those together yourself. Now, for these guys, there are 2 types. Let's see if... Yeah, so you can do this method where it has the brand new 2x2 half wing, or, which is probably more common part, if you have the 2x2 double wing modified bit. Yeah. But I'll do a little breakdown and then break up for you guys. Alrighty, so these are the parts you're going to need for the individual arms and legs. You'll notice here I have a pair of 1x2s for this particular guy. 1x1s. In most of the other ones, it's a 1x2. You should replace that accordingly. Yeah. So to put them together, we're going to start with our pair of washing machine bricks, and we will then add what should be a 1x2 on the face of those washing machine bricks. Add your jumper plate together with a single pip to combine. And then down on the bottom, we will add that 1x2 modified kind of rail bit, and then a 1x2 on the back. And that's essentially the body of your Aerialbot. You'll then place your 1x2 modified bar, add your wing bit, the 1x horizontal clip, cone on top, jet mode, robot mode. And then, like I said, that's essentially all of these little guys here, just changing colors where it matches for the character. And now you'll notice on this guy, if you don't have it, you can get away with using one of these modified bars. Focus as well, but I like these little bars just because it has that center clip and keeps it from floating about. Nonetheless, let's get on to Silverbolt, and then we'll do the head and hands bit. So Silverbolt here, super big airliner jet. Like I said before, his jet mode is not the greatest, but his robot mode definitely makes up for it. You will start by moving the wings around. Put them in sort of a catty corner positioning. Rotate the nose cone, and then swing that into the back position, and there is Silverbolt. And this is the entirely too many pieces for Silverbolt. Alright, so for Silverbolt, I like to start with his core and sort of work out. We'll begin with a Travis brick and a washing machine brick. Washing machine face on the bottom of the Travis. Place a 1x2 in red to connect those guys together. With a single 1x tile on top of that. From there we will add the 1x3 on the bottom and a 1x white tile on top. For his arms, we'll do a 1x on this face of a washing machine brick, followed by a cheese wedge there. Add that to one side, and then do the same for the opposite. Those sort of act as his arms. Now for the legs, I'm going to place a pair of washing machine bricks with cheese wedges on the side. We'll add a pair of washing machine bricks to the bottom of that 1x3, and then connect the ones with the cheese wedges to the bottom, acting as feet. Now essentially that's your robot mode. But now for all the fun stuff. We're going to take two of these 1x2 modified bar bits, put a jumper plate on the top and a 1x2 tile on the bottom. We will then add a couple of clips, followed by a couple of wings, and then some cheese wedges to that. Oops, they go in the end. And darn it, switch that placement up. So that should be your wing bits, and those will go on the bottom. Nope, I had it right the first time. Darn it. So you just slide that into this position, and that will act as his jet mode wings. And then for the nose cone section, we'll add a 1x to a washing machine brick, or a trans cheese wedge on the front and a white cheese wedge on the top. Jumper added to a 1x2 double clip, and then a 1x2 modified bar, and lastly a 1x2 modified, or 1x2 plate. Now we're going to take that and actually float it in the back of that Travis brick, so that this is the jet mode. And now last but not least, we have, I want to say his name was Larry, but it's a chest plate, a gun, a hand, and a head. I'll just do a simple breakdown for these guys. We have one of those fishing lure bits with a pair of cheese wedges facing back. On top of that is a jumper plate with one of those little tooth bits. And that is the chest plate, which you'll see here just attaches like so to the chest of Silverbolt. For the gun, it's just a jumper plate with a washing machine brick on it. You add a lightsaber, and then a cheese wedge. For his other hand, white washing machine brick. Yep, I broke the mold on that one. And then for his head, we have a Travis brick with a gray tile on one side, a pair of top clips on each side with some Aquazone spears. Probably use other pieces. We will then sit inside of there a 2x2 jumper plate with a single tile on top, and that is the head that connecting to the bottom of the nose cone on Silverbolt will go into his head position. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. This has been my Superion video. Shortly I will be doing a video for the rest of those G1 guys that I did a while back. But I just wanted to get this out there. Now that Brick Fiesta is over, I will get back to my building, and we will have some fun Transformers. And I think I'm behind on some tutorials, so you definitely have those coming to you. So as always, thanks for breaking it up with me, folks. This has been Synthetic Mason, thanking you for building with me. You guys keep me doing it, so you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks again.